Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Chef's Meal, where we talk about whatever and never and everything else in between. All right, were you ready?
Yeah.
Take two. I was going to speak right there, but I felt deep.
We gotta leave it in.
The thing coming in.
You have to leave it in.
Oh, let me show you the Robi Tripping bottle.
I can't. I don't know why. I can't see anything. I don't see your video feed at all.
Oh, you know what it is? Because I forgot to. Hold on. I'm sorry. That's my bad. I actually forgot to share my screen. That's what it was.
The whole time you're just like, I'm like,
You're like, why can't you see it? You should be able to see now.
Now I can see.
Yeah, perfect. I'm sorry. Okay. I was like, what the hell? I thought like
I'm really just like
all this time like talking around like what's going on? You're like, what?
You're like the mug. I'm like, here.
Check it out.
Okay, cool. That's pretty dope.
It's hand etched.
That's pretty cool.
Whatever the fuck that is. And it's like it's a weird consistency all the way around. It's like a little lip, and then the inside is just nice. And it's like crazy porcelain. So it's like heavy set. It's like a genuine Asian mug, and I was like, oh my god, yes, make me feel more Asian. Yeah. Okay. I'm sort of dying. Not really. Right. Wish I were in the building. Welcome to Chef's Meal. My name is Casey.
I'm Sean, and we're two chefs going about our lives one finished plate at a time.
Now we talk about whatever and ever and everything else in between. Now, Sean, here's a random thought. Have you ever seen a bear?
なぜですか?
Yes, I have.
You
seen
have?
a bear. For a few years. Like I grew up in Brooklyn. My folks moved to, I don't say rural Pennsylvania, but the Poconos, so suburban Pennsylvania. And when we first moved there, people were just like, oh yeah, you're gonna run into some local animals. And to that point in my life, like, I mean, I saw some squirrels and some pigeons, occasional pit bull, alley cats and whatever, in New York. But they're like, oh no, you're gonna see deer. I'm like, all right, cool. So you see deer going through the yard every once in a while. I saw wild turkeys, which I wasn't prepared for, because like your whole life you think of a turkey as like this animal that just like it has wings but it doesn't fly. So I'm seeing them walk along the side of the road, and then like it just spread its wings and just flew across the street and almost got into a car accident because of that. But there's also bears. So I never saw one specifically like come into like my parents' property, but there was like a Domino's pizza on one of the main roads, probably about a mile and a half away from where they lived. And we definitely saw like, one time I saw like two bear cubs like inside the dumpster, trash. Like going through the trash. And then another time saw like a big bear trying to push the dumpster down the road. So that's as close as I've ever come to a bear outside of like the zoo or some Netflix documentary. That's
Netflix documentary.
That's it, man. I mean, like, bears are giant. Like and even the bears that like they have over there, they're brown bears or black bears. They're tiny by comparison to how big bears get. So and they're big, really big and hungry, and they don't look like they care. As they shouldn't.
They shouldn't, because they're massive.
They shouldn't. They're
wild,
giant, and they got to do what they got to do to stay alive. And
it's true.
If that is push a dumpster of $5 pizzas.
Is this a Domino plug? Is that what it is? This is the meal right now?
Check it out.
Yeah. Shout out to the chocolate lava cake. I heard they got new pizza dough. They're putting garlic bread and Parmesan on the crust, allegedly. I don't know.
Got it. Hey, Domino's, if you guys are listening, hit us up. We want some of that
Don't
lava
hit
cake.
me up. Don't hit me up.
I can't eat like half the
cool.
stuff that you guys have on your menu because lactose, but I would definitely still mess it up. I would fuck it up in a second. I love cheese, and I pay for it every time. But yeah, it's a crazy thing.
On a quick pizza related tangent, how are you on pineapple on your pizza?
I'm fine. I love it. I dig it.
Okay.
Yeah. I wish I can. Hold on. Let me see.
It's fine, people.
It's fine. Hold on. Pineapple and pizza means real quick because I saw something the other day.
For whoever needs to hear it, pineapple on a pizza is fine.
Hold on. There you go. Let me see if I can blow this out. Hold the hell up. I don't know why this is hilarious to me. Check it out. Do you see? There's
the citrus, the sweet. You go a little salty. Maybe with some pork and bacon.
Yeah, man.
I'm just saying, pineapple on a pizza is fine.
Pineapple on a pizza is fine. Now they even have like the broccoli on a pizza.
That's all I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Or this is my favorite. This is something else. I mean, we're a PG family here, but when you're bad together, but you do it anyway.
There you go. I'm just saying.
One more for you. Ready for this?
Okay. What is that?
That's little pizza bites on top of a pineapple.
Wow.
I love it. And we're going to end it with a Ramsey quote. What kind of gastronomic mutant puts pineapple on a pizza? Now, he didn't say this.
I feel like you're judging me, Internet Chef Ramsey. All I'm saying is, it's not something you order all the time, but every once in a while, a little salty, a little sweet.
A little salty, a little sweet. Hey, I mean, that's how my week feels like, a little saucy, a little sweet. It's not that big of a deal, I don't think. However, if they put bananas on a pizza, that would throw me off a little bit. That's a war crime. Yeah, because at least the pineapple has acidity, and that works well with any kind of savory. So that's how as culinary minds, that's how you would think about the flavors. Yeah, it looks kind of funky. Because it is, but it should taste. I was skeptical
at first too. I was like, this shouldn't, but it totally goes.
Sometimes. Have you never tried it? Is that what it is?
No. I'm just using our podcast.
I was like, are you revealing something to me, Sean?
Controversies.
What's going on right now? Okay, did you know? Here's one more. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Did you know that Spam came out with a new spice, and I think you're gonna lose your shit. Are you ready for this? This came out 2 weeks ago. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Can you read what that is?
Whoa.
Pumpkin spice Spam, Sean.
That is.
I ordered this. It's on its way. I am a Spam aficionado. I'm a pork guy. I love pork. I love Spam.
That is
I'm gonna
cultural exchange.
I'm gonna try this.
I feel like when it comes in, would be very proud of that.
Look at the review, 2-star review. Not a huge fan.
That is 200% more stars than it should get. Is that Spam on a waffle?
On a waffle, yes, Sean. Just like bacon on a waffle. Stop judging it. We're not here to judge.
I love how they applied the butter on that waffle to make it more legitimate. And look, and it's also like an Eggo or something. That's perfect.
If we haven't already, we are on a video.
There's a Spam hat you can buy?
Yeah, hold on. Let me pull it back. There's a Spam hat you can buy for 16. Spam mesh hat. Can I get my brother to buy me this? It's only $18. I'd fucking rock this so bad. Oh my god! I wish it was black though.
I feel like they missed a key opportunity. They should have put the spam on the net back so that it's your spam filter. That's a terrible joke.
That is a terrible joke. I mean, I get it. I get exactly where you're going with it. But I wish it was black.
I'm not proud of myself. I'm not. I'm just not.
I wish it was just like a plain black with a white mesh and then spam in the front of it. I'd rock that even harder. I mean, I don't mind this, but this is really loud. Like if you wear this, you're looking at me across the street like, what the f*** are you wearing? You know what I mean?
All right, real talk. From the inception of this website, how many of those hats do you think they sold? Like, are they still rocking with the same original box? They're just like, no, we gotta get the spam merch flowing.
I have no idea. But I definitely ordered it. So I'll let you know, Sean. I'm gonna cook this. I lied. Like, this is happening. I'm gonna partake in his beautiful nectar of this spam.
Bring it in for family meal.
Just mess up everybody's day. Like, ooh, it smells good. What is that? And then they start eating it.
It's
like,
modified
what the fuck
potato
is this?
starch and sodium nitrates.
Hold on. Can I
we told
this?
everyone on the last podcast to eat something healthy, which is pumpkin spice spam.
Hold on.
Oh my goodness, that is.
It doesn't even spam food. Okay, it needs to be spam food. Hold on. I know I'm going off in a tangent here.
I know.
Let's go into this real quick.
Disambiguation on the wiki. They're just like spam food.
Introduced in 1937 because of World War II. And this is the thing I was telling all my podcasters too, like the interviews. I was like, this happened during the World War because they couldn't get food provisions to our men and women out into the field fast enough because it would spoil. So they found a way to get country ham essentially in a can that would last a while. It lasts for like ages. It lasts like a year on that can. It's crazy. And it has basic pork and ham, meat added, salt water, modified potato starch, that little binder crap that you have on it. But yeah, man, this is it. This is the story of it. 150 million pounds was made for the military before the war's end. 150 million pounds went to the field. Oh my God. That's spam on top of a rice with a seaweed on it. That looks amazing. Oh, it's the musubi. Yeah, spam musubi. So this is a Hawaiian dish. Oh my God, that looks so
like
good.
A peppermint patty. It does. It's really fancy.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. I know we went into a tangent there.
No, that's perfect.
But the pumpkin spice, it's happening. It's happening, Sean. This is this is what I'm gonna do it in. Wait, really quickly. Let's go into Sean's Tech Tuesday.
Sean's Tech Tuesday.
Sean's Tech Tuesday. I know we're going over spam and all that bull junk, but what do you got for us, Sean?
Okay, so I am going to tangentially talk about tech because I really want to talk about cat cafes.
I forgot about this. Oh my God, yes. Let's do it.
So, so we'll tie into how it talks into, or rather, talk about how it ties into tech. So I'm going to tell the story of the cat cafe. So if you've been listening to this podcast, and I know you have been because you are right now, one thing you'll know is that I have a cat. It's my wife's cat. The cat is probably 12, 13 years old right now. And I otherwise would not be in the cat business, but I am in the cat business because we have my wife's cat. Also, I'm the type of guy who's pretty simple. So, but I spend, the money on, some of my free money on things that I like all year. So when it comes to my birthday, it's kind of like hard to get me anything. Yeah, no doubt. So generally for like my birthday, my wife always tries to like provide an experience. We try to go out, do something, see something, do something a little different than we've ever done. So, for this particular birthday, my wife was like, hey, I'm just going to take you out. We're going to go get dinner and a movie. And I'm like, all right, that's cool. You know, like, it's fine. We're going to spend some time together. It's going to be great. So we leave our apartment and we start making our way downtown Brooklyn, toward where the two major theaters are. There's like the Alamo Draft House, and then there's like the big theaters on like Court Street. And we're making our way down Atlantic, and we're not making a turn to like where in either one of those places are. But I'm just like, all right, well, maybe we're going to park in the neighborhood a little bit further, walk over, get some dinner beforehand. And now we keep on going. And she's like, oh, no, pull over and try to find a parking spot over there. So we do that. And I noticed that we're walking in the opposite direction of the movie theaters. And we pull up to the vet. And I'm like, well, this is weird. Why are we going to the vet? And the shades are drawn. And we knock on the door. And the young lady, she's like, do you have your tickets? And I'm like, tickets? What's going on now? And I look at my wife and she is giggling. She is just giggling to herself. And I'm just like, all right, what's going on in here? So we go through the little through the door. She checks off our names. Obviously, we have tickets for this event. And the lights are muted. So apparently the vet at the time was like trying to do like a little fundraiser, and they were going to have a movie night at the vet. So remember, this is the vet is not like an event space, but they have tried to like set it up so that they can show some movies. And they're going to try this out by having a little cat cafe. Now, again, I remind you, I'm not for cats. I mean, I respect that they got to be alive, and I respect that they bring a lot of people a lot of comfort and joy. And if that's your thing, then that's your thing. But personally, it's not really for me. But anyway, my wife knows this, and she is dying. So, they have like a little mini fridge, and as part of our package for this evening, we're allowed to have one drink and one snack apiece. So,
in this cat cafe,
I don't know. In this cat cafe.
Okay.
Right? So I also got to remind you that this is March. It's a Friday night in New York City. This is a veterinarian. It is not a normal cat cafe. So aside from us, it's a choice crowd to be involved in the festivities or the lack thereof. And so I asked like, oh, so what movie are we gonna watch? And they're just like, oh, they're gonna show Get Out. And we had already seen this movie, so I'm just like, oh man, like we've seen it. But the thing is also like, she and I are the only black people at this movie. The rest of the crowd is full of like lonely white girls from Brooklyn who like cats but don't have cats of their own, and also go to see Get Out in the rain. So the whole time I'm just like, this is just really, really weird. And so there are cats everywhere, and they're crawling on top of everyone, and everyone else is cool with it, and I am just nervous in my skin because I'm just like, cats everywhere. It's cat fur, like just cats. Sure. And again, V, she looks at me, she squeezes my leg in the way that like only your wife can just tell. She's just like, buckle in. So they have like a movie projector screen, and I can't again say enough that this is not a place that is set up for movies. So this is the tech part that I was tangentially talking about. So they have the movie screen set up. They have a short throw projector that is up high, but like this is not a permanent installation. So they have like an extension cord running from the ceiling to God knows where. They don't have speakers, so they have like a small portable Bluetooth speaker that was not charged.
Oh, great.
And the movie is streaming from like a MacBook that is also not charged well, and the internet connection that's spotty. So like they start the movie, the sound cuts out immediately, right? Like so they have to stop the movie, climb up on the projector, adjust the settings because like the keystone is off, like it's not centered correctly. They have to turn on all the lights. The cats get freaked out. They turn off all the lights. And eventually, like, I don't know, we end up staying there like 45 minutes, and in that 45 minutes we get through about 20 minutes of the movie. The whole time, like, again, we're the only black people there. It's a movie that's like, you know, not racially charged, but definitely has some racial overtones. So like, you know, the other people there are, you can tell that they're nervous because they're just like, well, how did I just want to enjoy these cats. There's one cat that, like, apparently they cannot let out, and he has to stay in his cage, but also the bathroom is past his cage. So every time someone gets up to go to the bathroom, which happens every time the movie breaks, this cat, like, Wolverines his way through the gates and snatches someone up. And yeah, man, that was the Cat Cafe.
Wow. How much did you pay for this?
I don't know, whatever it was. I mean, it might have been like $10 or $20. Who cares? I mean,
wow.
The money was obviously just gonna go to help the vet. And again, like, we've taken the cat to the vet there, and they do some great work. And I'm not trying to malign the vet because again, they do some good work. But Cat Cafe,
Cat Cafe. So you still a nay for the felines on your end, even though you own one.
Yeah, she's right over there. She's chilling right now. I mean, again, like, if you like cats, and I like you, then I guess I like your cat. But you know, it would probably not be the direction I would be going if I didn't have to.
Heard. Now, there's something I want to share with you, Sean, and I emailed this to you a while back. So I'm on our email right now, and this is kind of pretty cool. So you kind of see our charting and everything. So this is, somebody's keeping track of it. So just want to let you know that we have 13 reviews, 12 ratings, and 19 chart appearances on our podcasts. And
hey, that's what's up.
I know, man. And here's the cool thing too. Hold on, let me see if I can find it.
Modest beginnings.
Hey. And then here's my favorite. We are now ranked 1,417 on Apple Podcasts. Yo.
I don't know how many podcasts there are, but I'm just going to assume we're in the top 1% of all podcasts ever. That's good for me.
Hey, man, that is great for me. That's all I got to say. I just want to keep saying to everybody, thank you for leaving a subscription. If you have the time and if you truly care for it, please leave us a review and a like on any platform that you're doing. It helps us climb up as two chefs just kind of talking about bullcrap. But the cool thing is I do read your emails and all, but for this week, I don't think we had any. The other week we did, but I can't find it right now, but I will find it on our next podcast when we do talk about it and other than that. But so for the 20 minutes that I am going to share, I'll do this side, Sean, if you don't mind.
Okay. Yeah.
So I've been kind of streaming and doing some other stuff. Then here's a little more into the tech for you. So it's like 3 softwares that you kind of need to get going and to kind of stream properly, is what they say it. First is this camera that you can kind of see me in right now. Sean's also over there. That's kind of important for what you're doing. Third is the actual software application, whether it be OBS or Streamlabs OBS. So I do gaming streaming essentially, and it will capture this screen that you're looking into. And let me bring it to that one. So capture the screen. You can put your camera to the side, and this will be like your game area right here. If you were to set it up that way, you can kind of see it. Bless you. And that's how you kind of would game, and then you do and talk, and then the microphone that we are talking into, so people can hear you. You don't have to opt for it, but those are the main kind of things. Man, technology nowadays is crazy, Sean. It's like just instant. I'm not doing it any for personal gain or anything. I'm just doing it because it's fun. I like learning stuff, and that's my kind of 20 minutes. I enjoy the learning aspect of things. I get a real high out of it, and my voice is getting there. But I want to show you the Robi Tripping bottle that I was talking about. So check this out.
Put me on. Wow.
Doesn't it look like it? Now, and I know it's in a red bottle.
Sure.
But like, if you just turn that into the dark purple like the Robi Tripping does, it is exactly like Robi Tripping. But look how big it is. I get to have this for future events, Sean. I'm so happy.
They don't have an expiration.
Does it have an expiration date? No. Doesn't say anything. I don't care. I'm gonna keep it, Sean. Okay, look, leave me alone. It's my Robitussin. I just like kind of just do a little shot, you know, over here,
Just
there.
a little
Sip of the dip. It helps. It does truly help. It kind of gets you, and then I have the Vicks kind of into it. But Sean, you want to give them a little final tip if you don't mind?
Yeah. Make sure you read the labels on your prescriptions, and don't take them after they've expired. It's probably a bad move.
Like I know Sean's trying to put me
Casey's
down
got
right now.
An everlasting bottle of Robitussin.
Used by 2020. It's a year.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
I found
okay.
it. So
make sure you use it in a year.
I'm still gonna use it after it. I don't care.
I know
Sean.
you are.
Okay, it's fucking Robitussin. Okay, it's like
Pass
delicious.
that bottle down through the generations.
this is delicious.
And to my son, I bequeath you this vintage bottle of Robitussin.
You just need a little sip. Get you.
It
a
was
little
2019.
trip.
It was a good year.
Oh my goodness. Now, it shows me airs every Tuesday. We show it on myself, and Thursdays where I interview other podcasters. Now, if you already haven't, I have it up on the video right now. Patreon.com/porkandwine gives you all the tidbits. This video will be out next week on here, and you can find it right here. I don't know if you're subscribed to it. It's only $2 a month. Gives you all the goodies in there. There's tiers. I call it the super secret stuff. That just gives you all the video formats, all the pictures that I don't post anywhere else except for Patreon here. And I call this the pork nest because you just like us so much. And that's the $10 a month. Now, all the proceeds go to there. Will go into Sean and I pretty much. And then Chef Salty Pork is where you can find all our podcasts available everywhere. So let me go right now. You got Stitcher, you got Spotify, you got Radio Public, you got Pocket Casts, Overcast, Google Podcasts, Castbox, etc., Apple Podcasts, and all the like. You can find all our episodes chilling right there for the time being. Now, and that's where you can find all the extra tidbits that you cannot find anywhere else.
I mean, hey, obviously you've listened this far. You like what you hear. Just like and subscribe. Help us out. Send us some emails. We love your feedback. And that's it.
Yeah, man.
So
let's get that rank 14, 1,417 to like rank 1.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Just us and just us. Right.
Also, check this out. A little food tip, because I know we haven't done it already, and we are two chefs. Okay. It's kind of annoying. I keep saying we're two chefs, but we don't really share any chefy things for the time being. So I can't ingest too many things right now because I am under the weather. Like hard foods are a little hard. Like it really hurts eating down. So I bought some cold cuts, but it's usually in a sandwich format, right? You put it 2 pieces of bread. I can't eat the bread. So what I've been doing is I've been putting the meat, and check it out, meat, pickles, sauces on top of it. It gets rolled and gets partaken into my mouth.
There you go.
That's a chef. That's a chef tutorial for you right there. Okay, if you don't wanna partake bread, you just roll it up into a little taquito and just kind of eat it like that. With mayo too, because I'm a savage.
A little mayo and some of that 2019 Robitussin.
Yo, I'm telling you right now, this tastes like maple syrup. Like, yeah, for real. Just a little hint of Robitussin gives you the little edge, kinda, little.
Sure.
Sean,
right after that,
Sean
you
is skeeved out right now.
Operate heavy equipment. Just get in your car and go for a drive.
I don't think this gets you I don't feel medicated when I take this. Maybe just like oozing over here. But like the steroid and the antibiotic, that's like
that does it.
I need to sit down. Like last night I took it. Caitlin was like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Babe, I'm on the meds right now. It feels so nice." Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you are sick and if you can, at least take the day off, just do chill out and don't go out while you're medicated, please. It's
man. cut through that Netflix queue. That's what it's there for.
Oh, it's funny you mentioned Netflix. Did you know they lost a ton of money? I don't know why I'm making this as if, but I was reading it yesterday. Netflix lost 26 million. They were down 40% on their stock because, as you know, right now Apple has their own streaming, Disney has their own streaming.
They do. CBS,
and they're coming
NBC.
out. They're coming out at $4.99 instead of the $8.99 premium on Netflix. So they're making a run for their money right now. But I don't know why I mentioned that to you, but I read it yesterday. Figured it was something important.
I mean, I when it comes to that stuff, it's like you wonder, like, when does the market get saturated, right? Like, how much can we all pay
get into
for? And it's $5 here and $5 there. But generationally, like, people in our age range and younger are moving away from subscribing to cable because, like, you pay hundreds of dollars for a whole bunch of channels you don't watch. Yeah. And the streaming services were kind of like an alternative to that. But obviously, like, you start to stack them on top of each other and you get to the same place. Mm-hmm. So
would you get to the same place though? Would you still have the same foresight? Because like right now, Caitlin and I don't have cable. So it's just internet and we have Netflix and Hulu. That's all we have.
I mean, I have cable partially because like the shows my wife likes to watch. Like, I mean, so yeah, for you, and then we have HBO, we've got Netflix, we've got Amazon, you've got Hulu. I mean, it's like they start to stack on, and I would assume like in a given month that would probably just those, and I'm not even talking about like Xbox Live or PlayStation Network or Game Pass and any of that stuff. Is probably
almost the same.
Just right there, you know, and that's with the more favorable cable package we got when we moved here. So yeah, I mean, it could get that expensive, and especially if they have all those networks or streaming platforms going to have exclusive shows that you can't get anywhere else. Yeah, I mean, before it used to be like, well, Netflix has it, and if not Netflix, then Hulu's got it, right? Yeah, like, and now it's like Hulu's offering is pared down, Netflix is pared down a little bit, and you know, no big corporation is gonna walk away from revenue. They're just gonna figure out how to get it, you know. And if you don't want to get it over here, you're gonna
get it somewhere else.
Over there, they're gonna get it. So
just wanted to share that with you. I was reading it.
That Disney Plus.
That Disney Netflix, Plus is crazy.
It's got ESPN.
Yeah, man.
Hulu baked in, and like, see, but there you go. It's just like
it's $4.99.
You know, yeah, I know.
That's an intense package, bro.
At least for today, you know. And then once they get you hooked, then they'll
start increasing it.
Yeah. Where are you gonna go?
Yeah, that's what they were saying too. Because like Netflix did the whole 18% increase within. Yeah. I think it was 2 years ago when they upped it from $6.99 to $8.99, and that's where it was. But now the other streaming, not giants, but the other streaming platforms are kind of making Netflix a run for their money. Kind of, and I mean, hey, I get it, it's cool, but for me, I don't think it's crazy, but yeah, to each their own. But anyway, I'm sorry, kind of tangenting. I think it's the did you see me take a shot of the Robi Tripping?
It's just a little splash.
I love this shit.
I'll take some if you got.
Hey, there you go. Just put it
perfect.
Last thing right here. If you guys haven't, San Francisco, I love you. This is from the Japanese tea garden over there.
Shout out to the Bay.
I love tea. If you guys ever should send some tea over my way, please. I love you so much. Oolong tea is preferred because I love the red teas. But any of the other herbals are okay too. But yeah, I'm a tea guy. I drink tea constantly. If you slice me, on my left arm, it'll probably be soy sauce, and on the right one, it's tea. So, you know, it's just...
The right arm is Robitussin. But only till 2020.
Oh, my God. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay tuned for some new stuff. And on the Patreon, like I said, to see the video format. But other than that, guys, we are out.
Take care of that.